Okay, we are back with our NBA 2K24 Era Series, and if you're catching this for the first time, Team 2K TV is taking on the LeBron era. We drafted, we went through the first season, and congratulations, Danny, for winning that first championship.
Thank you, it was a pleasure.
All the Kings won it.
Light the beam!
Offline, we went.
Now let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting San Antonio Spurs. At one forward, Jonathan Isaac. It's time to meet the starting five from your Indiana Pacers. The man in the middle, 7 foot, number 00.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. They've got Jalen Green, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Nikola Jokic. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And for Indiana, JaVale McGee out there with Banchero. Then it's Herb Jones. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
They get an understanding of the high IQ that Paolo Banchero brings to the table. This guy's so good at finding open teammates.
Here's Sexton. Ooh, McGee with the block. They retain possession.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, BA, it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
Free throw drops for Jokic. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, BA, it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hield. The 3 from Banchero. The rebound by the Spurs. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, they got swept by a team that was also struggling last season.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
Pass to Jones. Nails it from 3. Jones has got 6.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
McGee passes to Banchero. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
All right, Doris, from your perspective, did Banchero live up to rookie year expectations?
I don't think there's any doubt about it, BA. First overall selection, there's obviously a lot of weight on his shoulders. He showed quickly that he has the size, the strength, and the skill set to be successful on a nightly basis in the NBA. And honestly, BA, there's still so much growth there to come. Despite the fact that he's highly skilled, Paolo Banchero also plays with this relentless energy you love.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Great D that time from McGee.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Jokic with it to halt the run, and he drops that one in.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Pass to Jones. Over Green. That's good from Jones. And the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now Jokic. Outside Sexton. No dice from the high post.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Lets it go. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Sexton's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And there's the drive. Ooh, McGee with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. Vanderbilt against Bancaro. Left side, Sexton.
And whether it's the defensive effort or just bad offense, they're holding their opponent to a very low field goal percentage.
The drive by Hield. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's what you call a strong take, folks. Buddy Hield, so assertive.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Well, Grant, we're still early on in the season here, but you feel like you've got a good sense of these teams yet?
Absolutely no. I mean, it's too early right now to tell. Now, some teams are still kind of coming into their own, so I think we need a few more games before we get a real sense of who the contenders are this year.
Sharp, he's checked in for Isaac. Here's Sexton. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
Here's Hield. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. San Antonio trailing here. McGee with a steal. To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice beat on the run.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Green, and that one's good.
This is where Green is most effective. He's got a great feel for scoring inside.
Indiana calls timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Washington's checked in for McGee. Neesmith comes in for Bancaro. Daniels is checked in for Hield. And Graham subbed in for Jones. To the middle. Here's Rubio. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Well, the balance that Ricky Rubio has, even under duress, stays calm and finds a way to score it.
Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's a take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
Here's Vezenkov. That's in there. Rubio with the assist.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Graham, the pass to Daniels. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. And here's Rubio. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 8. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance effort. And Neesmith gets it to go.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Rubio passes to Jackson. Here's Vezenkov. Outside Rubio. Tries it from 19. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
They get the rebound. Sharp. The layup off target.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop them, and that's never an easy task.
Graham, that's good.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The shot by Rubio, no good. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Pass to Graham. Here's Daniels. Here's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Daniels has got 6 points.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And so it's Indiana in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Back to the game after this break. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Indiana?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And so it's San Antonio with it. It's a 13-point game. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. We've got Devontae Graham, JaVale McGee out there with Paolo Banchero. Then it's Herb Jones. And it's Hield in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Banchero taking advantage of those long arms, big frame, makes the nice defensive play.
Outside, Green. Pass to Vanderbilt. Over Banchero. And that one's long.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
And for Buddy Hield, he became the second fastest player in NBA history to hit 1,500 three-pointers, Doris.
And consider, B.A., only Stephen Curry did it faster. Hield is one of the top three-point shooters in the league. He's got both the volume and the efficiency to prove it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Indiana's a team on the rise. Coach Rick Carlisle said this is a new era of Pacers basketball, a direction of youth and of going all in on a group of guys that are young, talented, and extremely high character and tremendous upside. Brian, a lot to be excited about.
No question. Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. The Pacers again can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Jokic. And that's good from 17 feet. Jokic has got 6 points.
And Jokic doesn't get a lot of lift on his shot, but he doesn't need it. I mean, he is money in the mid-range.
Graham finds Banchero. Outside Jones. Here's McGee, covered by Jokic. McGee's shot is off. And it's Jokic with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
No good on the second free throw. Indiana's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Ben Carroll, left side. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
Oh, Banchero gets the defender off his feet with the pump fake. Nicely done.
That one's off. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. You rack up all those frequent flyer miles, Doris, covering games all around the NBA. So do you have a favorite city?
BA, I would start with, it's been an honor to have covered games in all 30 NBA cities. I think what I'm most curious about is expansion. Do we go back to Seattle? Is there a team eventually in Las Vegas? These are exciting cities perhaps on my horizon.
A moment here for an injury report. Let's find out the news on P.J. Washington. Allie, what do you have?
Hey guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Pacers. It's a bruised shoulder, and while uncomfortable, they'll be glad it's not a more serious injury. Injuries are obviously never at a good time, but they seem even more frustrating this early in the season, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game. A sliver of room. That's all he needed to get to the bucket. Nice, aggressive move, slipping and sliding his way through.
Here's Sexton, and there's another one for the Spurs.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Hits the three-pointer.
Boy, how about the release? I mean, no sooner does that ball hit his hands than he rises and fires. Buddy Hield doing what he's paid for.
San Antonio calls timeout.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Washington's checked in for McGee. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Sharp's checked in. Here's Jokic. Jokic muscles it down.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Graham, the pass to Ben Carroll. No good with the triple. The Spurs have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And Devontae Graham is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Substitution on the court.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Vezenkov. Now here's Jokic. He's guarded by Washington. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Now just a 4-point Pacer lead.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
Graham for 3. Jokic grabs the board. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 16-5 run. The shot by Rubio, no good. The Pacers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Graham, the pass to Jones. Good, and Graham with the setup. Graham's got 3 assists tonight.
That's his first triple of the second period, third of the game.
Graham against Rubio. Pass to Sharp. Back to Rubio. Over Washington. The shot by Rubio, no good.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Now here's Washington. It's deflected, and they get it back. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Hield. Back to Jones. The rebound by Vizenkov.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
The court awareness on full display. Jokic is such a unique big man.
Indiana calls timeout.
It looks now like he's in a lot of pain. They call timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to check him out.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Neesmith, he's checked in for Hield. Daniels comes in for Jones. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Graham. And San Antonio also making a switch. Jackson is checked in.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Doris, how about the production we've been seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
BA, he has taken that step from star to superstar, simply stated. I think he's got the potential to make multiple All-NBA teams, the ability offensively to attack at 3 levels, and to be equally good on the defensive end of the floor. This guy is something special.
Here's Sharp, inside, Jokic. Tries again. No stopping Jokic in the paint.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking, and the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 2nd basket.
Incredible focus there by SGA. The ability to absorb contact and continue through it.
Pass to Jokic. Over Banchero. Inside. Jokic drops it in.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Washington. No good. Great D that time from Jokic. San Antonio trailing here. Rubio looking around. Pass to Jokic. Oh, tough make there from the Joker.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
And so it's Indiana leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. We've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the 3rd quarter here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. So it's Indiana who's out on top at the half. They have the 6-point lead. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They've run this offense seamlessly. Each guy seems to understand his role. They're making smart decisions with the basketball, and I can give a shout out to the playmakers. This team's success is because of you, brother.
Jack, what's your take on San Antonio so far?
Well, their strategy to pound inside has worked well so far. I wouldn't get away from it if I was drawing up the second half, man. Keep working into the posts, and you got to win that physical battle.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. 3rd quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. They've got Ricky Rubio, Colin Sexton out there with Green. Then there's Nikola Jokic, and it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward position. Sexton against Banchero. Sexton passes to Jokic. Nikola Jokic! He's a stretch five!
Zero hesitation from Jokic. Just so confident in his skills.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, DeAndre Ayton has big goals. He said, quote, "I want to be the best young two-way player in the league, controlling the game even if I'm not scoring the ball. Being everywhere, creating shots, rolling, blocking shots, just being in the paint, loud, communicating. That's my game of basketball."
He's got all the tools, Allie. Thanks for that. Good stuff there.
What hops from Green, going up high and taking it right to the hoop.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, sir! Gilgeous-Alexander with a deep three.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And here's Green from the arc. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds now. Banchero outside. Pass to Jones. Healed from outside. The rebound by the Spurs. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And here's Green from the arc. Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Sexton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Vanderbilt. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And the basket by Hield.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Green for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Banchero's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hield. That three's off the mark. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Pacers making a change here. Neesmith's checked in. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And here's Isaac. Over Hield. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Vezenkov.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Indiana's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside Hield to the left wing. There's Neesmith with the 3. He buries it from 3. Neesmith's got 8 points.
Now this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Sexton hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 5 rebounds in the game. You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Greg.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, VA.
On the wing, Green, defended by Jones. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And it's like Green doesn't have an off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
Jalen Green taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Washington's checked in for Indiana. Daniels comes in for Jones. Jackson, he's checked in for San Antonio. And both free throws good for Green.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
And Washington with the basket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Uh-oh, now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
Banchero's checked in for Indiana. Jackson, the pass to Isaac. Back to Jackson. Kicks it out to Isaac. Pulls it from 20. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. For Indiana, they've gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Neesmith's shot is off. And the Spurs shooting just 36% in the third. Oh, Green looking swift on the break.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
Down low. Here's Hield. And it's blocked by Isaac. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Graham's checked in for Indiana. Little's checked in for San Antonio. Sharp comes in for Sexton. Hield passes to Banchero. The rebound by Jackson. For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Green. And it's Graham with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Sharp. Let's take a look at the numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Hield passes to Neesmith. Little with the defensive effort. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Green. Pass to Sharp. Goes up again. And he gets the jumper to drop. Sharp's got his second bucket of the night. Here's Graham. He has 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
1:58 left in the third. Over to the left wing. There's Neesmith with the 3. The shot no good. San Antonio has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And now just a 5-point Indiana lead. Pass to Daniels. Graham for 3. The rebound by the Spurs.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Fires top of the key. Here's Jackson. Here's Sharp. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Sharp's got 6.
The way they've hit the offensive boards in the second half, you would think they're the team that's leading.
Indiana calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
McGee, he's checked in for Indiana. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Graham.
You can see Banchero building that confidence behind the arc. How effective can he be from range?
Rubio passes to Jokic. That one falls, coming off Rubio's feed. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Jackson finds Jokic. And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Indiana leading. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Daniels. Rebound San Antonio. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. They get it again. There's the block, and they recover it. Now here's Little. Clock at 6. Shoots over Neesmith. Little, no good.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Here's McGee. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. The Pacers out in front, leading by 5. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. A chance to get a quick injury report. Let's find out the news on P.J. Washington. Allie, what do you have?
Indiana's head athletic trainer gave me an update, and it looks like it's a severe ankle sprain. It's a serious injury, but they're hoping he's avoided any structural damage. And to have an injury like this so early on in the season isn't easy, but they're confident that they'll be fine while they wait for him to come back. They certainly have a next man up mentality, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
And our hearts go out to him. And the guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
We've got Neesmith, Herb Jones out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Dyson Daniels, and it's McGee in at the center position. That's the 5 for the Pacers. McGee, and stolen by Jokic. The baseline J is on the way. The offensive rebound. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Sexton passes to Vanderbilt. Kicks it out to Isaac. 18 feet out. It's rebounded by Indiana. McGee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the paint. SGA doing his thing in close.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
Here's Sexton. Soft touch off the glass.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Takes a 3. Here's McGee. Good D by Jokic.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the New York Knicks. And then Friday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. First one falls for him. Hields checked in for Daniels. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Sexton. Here's Sharp driving to the basket, and that one is stuffed right through.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
Jokic against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, what a pump fake by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the defender committed, and he'll go to the foul line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
The Spurs making a switch here. Green is checked in.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Pass to Jokic. Outside Sexton. 6 to shoot. Outside Green. To tie it up. Called in by McGee. McGee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous-Alexander on the offensive end. You love to see him force the issue.
At the line for Indiana, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
First free throw is good. The Pacers making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Green, the pass to Jokic. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. The Pacers have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Releases from 15. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Spurs have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Left block shot on the way. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Hield, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
For the Pacers, Buddy Hield.
And he makes a first.
For a guy with the shot mechanics of Buddy Hield, you'd love to see him get to the free throw line more, but it's really not his game. He is just a dead-eye three-point shooter.
Hield hits them both. Now a timeout called by San Antonio. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
The incredible display of shooting, just absolutely pure out there tonight. I mean, really able to maintain a high percentage by picking and choosing solid shots, all while outsmarting and outworking the defense.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
In transition, here come the Pacers. Here's Banchero. Paolo strong.
A little physicality is not going to bother Paolo Banchero. Frame is too big and too strong.
Pass to Jokic. Pacers with a rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Banchero outside. Down low. Here's McGee. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
He's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Inside. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Sexton. Healed on the wing. Back to Jones. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Pacers.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
Colin Sexton's nickname, the Young Bull, is appropriate. This guy is a fiery competitor, and you know he approaches the point guard position with a scorer's mentality. So critical in the modern NBA.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table.
Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Field passes to McGee. And he banks in the layup.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Green for 3. Pacers with a rebound. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 20-6 run. Jones, the pass to McGee. Hield with the ball. Isaac covering. And it's Hield, that time on the assist from Jones.
Great concentration by Buddy Hield right there. Boy, despite taking the bump, finishes anyway.
Knocked loose. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everyone.